Well, hello, my dear. It's Grandma Suzie here again. Now, I know this might not be the happiest subject, but it's one I think we all need to talk about. Heartbreak. It doesn't matter how old you are or how many times you've been through it. Heartbreak hurts. And sometimes it can feel like the pain will never end. I've seen my fair share of heartache in my day. And if there's one thing I've learned, it's that healing takes time, love, and patience. Sometimes we feel like we'll never be the same again, like the pieces of our hearts will never go back together. But I'm here to tell you, you will heal. You will find peace again. It's just going to take a little time, a little care, and a whole lot of self-compassion. So grab a cup of tea, my dear, and let's talk. We're going to take this step by step, and by the end of our time together, I want you to feel stronger, more hopeful, and ready to move forward with your life. Heartbreak is hard, but you don't have to face it alone. Grandma Suzie is here, and I've got some advice that will help you heal from the deepest of wounds. The first step: acknowledge the pain. Now, the first thing I want you to do, and this might be hard, is to acknowledge the pain. So many people try to ignore it, to push it down, or to numb it away with distractions. But that's the thing, sweetheart. You can't skip over the pain. It's part of the healing process. When we experience heartbreak, whether it's from a breakup, the loss of a loved one, or any kind of deep emotional wound, there's a real pain. It's a heavy weight on your chest, a feeling of emptiness, and sometimes it even feels like it's physical pain. Your heart aches in a way you never thought possible, and it can make the world feel like a much darker place. I want you to know it's okay to feel all of that. It's normal to grieve. Heartbreak isn't something that's fixed by simply brushing it off. You don't heal by ignoring it, and you don't heal by pretending like everything's fine when it's not. Grief is a natural response to loss. So let yourself cry. Let yourself be angry. Let yourself feel all the emotions that are bubbling up inside. That's the first step to healing. Acknowledging that the pain is real, and that it's okay to feel it. Why feeling your feelings matters. You see, when we try to ignore the pain, we're really just postponing our healing. Emotions, like anything else, need to be processed. If you don't let yourself feel those emotions fully, they can stay inside, growing and festering, and making it harder to heal later on. Allow yourself to mourn what you've lost. Heartbreak is a kind of loss, and you need to grieve it in order to move on. I know it can be hard to face the pain, but trust me when I say that you'll feel better once you allow yourself to experience it. Let it out and let it go. The second step: take care of yourself. When you're hurting, the last thing you want to do is take care of yourself. It's easy to fall into a spiral of self-pity, to neglect your health, or to give up on things that once brought you joy. But sweetheart, I'm here to tell you that this is exactly the time when you need to be the most gentle with yourself. Take care of your body. It's easy to stop eating, to neglect your hygiene, or to sleep too much or not enough. But when you're grieving, your body is grieving too. It needs nourishment, rest, and gentle care in order to heal. Try to eat something healthy, even if it's just a little bit. Take a walk outside, even if it's just for a few minutes. Drink plenty of water. Do what you can to take care of your physical well-being. Taking care of yourself also means tending to your emotional health. Surround yourself with love and comfort. Spend time with people who care about you. Those who listen without judgment and offer you support without pressure. Take time for quiet reflection, whether through journaling, meditation, or just sitting with your feelings. Don't ignore the small things that make you feel safe or calm. Maybe it's reading a book, watching your favorite comfort movie, or listening to soothing music. Do whatever helps you feel grounded. It's okay to take things slow. Healing isn't a race, my dear. It's a journey, and it's a journey that requires compassion for yourself every step of the way. The third step: forgive, especially yourself. One of the hardest things to do after heartbreak is forgive. Maybe you're angry at the person who hurt you. Maybe you're angry at yourself for not seeing the signs or for letting things get to this point. Maybe you feel betrayed or abandoned, and that's an awful feeling to carry around. But sweetheart, holding on to anger and resentment doesn't hurt the other person. It only hurts you. It keeps you stuck in the past, unable to move forward. Forgiveness isn't about excusing someone else's actions. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying that pain around. Forgiving someone else. Forgiveness doesn't mean that what happened was okay. It doesn't mean that you have to go back into a toxic or unhealthy relationship. It just means that you're choosing to release the hold that this pain has over you. When you forgive, you allow yourself to let go of that emotional weight. You're no longer bound by the hurt they caused you. You free yourself to move forward, forgiving yourself. And don't forget to forgive yourself too. Maybe you're blaming yourself for staying in the relationship too long, for not seeing the warning signs, or for making choices that led you to this point. But my dear, remember this. You did the best you could with the information you had at the time. You made decisions based on love, trust, and hope. There's no need to carry guilt for that. We all make mistakes and none of us are perfect. But when you forgive yourself, you're telling yourself that you're worthy of peace, healing, and moving on. Don't carry the burden of guilt, shame, or regret. It's time to let that go and start fresh. The fourth step: lean on your support system. You don't have to go through heartbreak alone. No one expects you to be strong all the time, and no one expects you to heal in isolation. It's important to reach out to your support system. Who are the people in your life who make you feel safe, understood, and loved? Those are the people you need to lean on right now. It might be a family member, a friend, or even a therapist who can provide you with the support you need. It's okay to lean on others when you're feeling weak. It's okay to let others help you heal. Sometimes we try to put on a brave face and act like everything is fine when we're really breaking inside. But darling, asking for help doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. It makes you real. We're not meant to carry our burdens alone. The fifth step: take your time. One thing I want you to remember, sweetie, is that healing takes time. There's no timeline for getting over heartbreak. Some days will feel better and some days will feel harder. That's okay. Take each day as it comes and don't rush the process. You'll get there in your own time, and that's perfectly fine. If you try to hurry through the pain, you might miss the important lessons that heartbreak can teach you. Yes, heartbreak can be a teacher. It teaches you about your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to heal. It teaches you about what you want and need in relationships, and about the love and respect you deserve. You might not see it now, but one day, you'll look back and realize how much stronger and wiser you've become because of the heartbreak you've gone through. The sixth step: embrace the possibility of love again. I know it might feel impossible right now, but one day you will be ready to love again. Heartbreak can leave you feeling like you'll never be able to trust or open your heart to someone new. But that's not the truth. The truth is, love is a beautiful thing, and even though it can be painful, it's worth it. When the time is right, you'll find someone who values you, who treats you with respect, and who brings you joy. But you need to make sure that you are whole and healed first. Remember, love is not about finding someone to fill the empty spaces in your heart. It's about finding someone who complements the love you've already built within yourself. Conclusion: you are stronger than you think. So, my dear, here's the takeaway. Heartbreak is hard, but it is not the end of you. It's a chapter in your story, not the whole story. You are stronger than you realize, and with time, love, and care, you will heal. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but the pain will eventually fade. You will learn, grow, and become a wiser, more compassionate person because of this experience. And one day you'll look back and see just how far you've come. I'm so proud of you for taking the first step toward healing. You're not alone in this journey, and Grandma Suzie is cheering you on every step of the way. Keep going, my love. You've got this. Thank you, my dears, for spending this time with me. Remember, life's journey is better when we walk it together. If these stories and reflections warmed your heart, be sure to subscribe and join me for more wisdom, comfort, and a little sprinkle of joy. Together, let's keep growing one story at a time. Until next time, stay safe, stay hopeful, and remember, you're never alone. Grandma loves you.